Hello, everyone. Welcome to First Year Teaching Tips. This video series is dedicated to helping any teacher who is in their first year of teaching or in their first year in a new role. Veteran teachers are welcome as well. With that being said, let's begin. So, who am I? My name is Mia, and I am, as of the recording of this video, a 10-year veteran in education. I worked as a high school social science teacher in public and private schools, and currently work as an instructional technology specialist in a public district. When I began teaching, the landscape of education looked very different. However, I have found that there are some tips, tricks, and other bits of information I wish I had known when starting my career. Some of this advice comes from my own experiences, and some of it comes from what others have taught me. This topic is its own mini-series, wrapping up the school year. This mini-series consists of 3 videos to help new teachers wrap up the school year in an effective manner. So let's dive into this video's tips, wrapping up the school year part 2, cleaning up files. Tip number 1. Determine which files you are going to keep, whether they are physical or digital. Teachers have a variety of documents to organize. Physical files can include, but are not limited to, paper tests, paper lesson plans, and physical student work. Digital files can consist of those items as well. When cleaning up files, be certain to determine which ones you want to keep. Do you want samples of only the best examples of student work, or samples of student work at each level of mastery? What can go into the recycling bin, whether it is physical or digital? If you have an organization system you have been using throughout the year, you may not have to remove anything because it will already be organized. However, if you have kept certain items, be sure to think of a standard for why you should keep it for the next year. Tip number 2. For digital classroom systems, follow all the directions of your technology department. Many school districts use different digital learning tools. Your school may communicate to you that you need to archive your Google Classroom before the school year ends, but not touch your Seesaw Classroom. Whatever directives they give, be certain to follow them so that you avoid accidentally corrupting data. If you think you are going to need access to digital systems beyond the last day of school, be sure to reach out to your technology team so that they are aware of this situation. Tip number 3. If you use a traditional laptop, do not save your files on the desktop of your computer. Every school organization is different, but I can say from my experience that I have always encountered teachers who save files on the desktop. The desktop is not a safe location to save files for a school year because if your computer completely dies, there is no way to access those files. You could lose years of work in a matter of seconds. Instead, I recommend saving your files on your school's cloud-based system, which could include Google Drive, Dropbox, or another web platform. Alternatively, you can save files on a school's local area network, which is usually the documents section of your computer. Tip number 4. Be sure to shred or permanently delete any items with student information you do not intend to save. Student privacy is an area that teachers must take into consideration when removing files. Rather than throwing paper files into the trash can or just the digital recycling bin, be sure to shred or permanently delete those items if they are at least 2 years old or are no longer required to be held by the school's record-keeping requirements. Each school is different and may require you to hold on to some files for a number of years if they determine student placement. Tip number 5. Help your students clean up their own files as the school year winds down. Depending on the age level of your students, they may want to keep their work in a portfolio, whether it is physical or digital. Physical portfolios can be kept in binders or accordion files. Furthermore, students can organize digital files in a variety of ways for easy access in the future. Digital organization is especially important for students who are continuing in the same cloud-based school system. Reach out to the technology team of your district, and they may have support or lessons to help you and your students organize their own information. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in learning more, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also go to my website, www.guidegrowtech.com, for even more information on a variety of topics. Finally, I hope this video helped you grow in your knowledge of this topic. Please keep an eye out for part 3 for even more helpful information about wrapping up a school year. Take care.